I, 34, feel like my spouse, 36 per meter, is spying on me, but I can't find any proof. It started as little comments. Like he knew what I was doing while I was home alone. Then one day, I had a spa appointment I hadn't told him about. He called me as soon as I left, and asked what I was doing on that side of town. He said he had driven by and seen my car. But I don't really believe his excuse for being in that area himself. Today, NSFW. I was having some intimate time with myself in the bedroom while he wasn't home. He texted me in the middle of it and said, "You're funny. We hadn't been talking all day." When I called him and asked what he meant, he pretty much wouldn't talk about it or answer me. I have searched my car for GPS trackers and searched the bedroom for cameras. There's no weird devices on our Wi-Fi. There's no usual apps on my iPhone. Am I missing something? Or am I being paranoid? Also, please no comments on how I should leave someone I'd suspect of spying on me. I get it. Just trying to solve this particular mystery. Take your phone to your carrier. Tracking apps don't show on your phone and run in the background. They can tell you if there's an app on your phone. There could be hardwired cameras instead of Wi-Fi. Leave your phone at home and go somewhere and that will tell you if it is the phone or car. Call him from someone else's phone and say you lost yours, and if he finds it at home, say down the back of the couch, you will know. Then do a phone reset back to factory settings. He is tracking you somehow. Clearly, or he wouldn't have found you. Trust your gut. Look for little spy cameras in the house. You can look on YouTube to teach you how to identify hidden cameras. Start going places. When he asks why you were there, tell him you weren't. You've been home all day. Don't give up that narrative until he shows you proof you were gone. Maybe he'll have to confess just to prove you wrong. Search your bedroom for cameras. They're so tiny these days. It could be nearly undetectable. Wait until nighttime. Turn your phone flashlight on and scan the room. You're looking for little pinpricks of reflection. There are a lot of good YouTube videos on the best ways to check your hotel room for hidden cameras. I'd start there if I were you. That's creepy and evil. You may be his wife, but the bedroom spying is abuse. You did not give up your right for privacy when you married him. People who do that have serious psychological problems and yes, might actually be dangerous. I suggest you speak with the women's organization such as helps abuse victims. Because that's what you are and you may well be in danger. You need a professional advice. I suggest you don't try to counterplay him on your own. If you work, make a call to that organization from your work phone and be away from your own phone physically. Not joking. He might be a harmless but that's the best case scenario. Take both your car and your phone to professionals. My bet is he has a tracker on your phone at the very least, and at the worst both a tracker on your car and your phone. If he could see what you were doing at home, he definitely has cameras or some sort connected. There's no other answer to that. Go to the library and Google how to find camera in your home and then do that. Don't use your phone or any home device to look this up because he's tracing those too. This is super creepy and nothing a spouse should be doing to another. Until you can figure it out, I would just stay gone all day with my phone off. Hang out at the library, bookstores, parks, museums, etc. This would creepy me out and I would be furious. It's an invasion of your privacy and it needs to stop. I have been in this situation before and it is scary. What worse is, mine had his friend looking too. What he did was had his friend buy a tracking software and could see everything I was doing on my phone. He was also watching me at work as I had the cameras hooked up to my laptop at home. I did find out, but that was when I seen a message pop up from said friend on the Xbox. What I did realize is every once in a while my phone would pop up a weird symbol at the top and I didn't know what it was. If I were you, I'd start by turning off location on your phone and if able to look into card statements to see if he bought tracking thing. On mine he didn't have to download any kind of app, so you may not find an app or anything, but I've heard some are hidden to look like other apps. ETA. If you were using phone for alone time, these things access your camera and that could be how he seen that. And I'm so sorry you're dealing with this, it's such an invasion of privacy. IDK if this will help, as I didn't do this, but maybe taking your phone to your provider and explaining you think someone is tracking it, they may be able to find out, but I'm not sure. Do some tests by leaving with your car and go to a totally random place 30 minutes away. There's no usual apps on my iPhone. Does he have your iPhone's passcode? You can reset the iPhone to factory settings, reinstall all the apps, and then change the passcode so he can't access it. Do you have Find My iPhone, and does he have access to that? Def need updates. Turn the main breaker off to your entire house and your electrical panel. It should be labeled. That way you kill all power to any and all potential camera and Wi-Fi. Then while the house is dark, use a flashlight and scan for reflections, similar to Animal Eyes at night. Good luck. I hope this isn't how it sounds. Check the air vents for cameras. Any object or knick-knack type thing that always sits in the same spot for cameras. My ex even tried to put this app on my phone so he could watch everything I did on my phone. He did so much weird stuff and was always watching me when I wasn't doing anything wrong. Turns out he was cheating the whole time. Search again. If you still don't find anything, try doing something out of the ordinary, but leave your phone at home while you do. Like going a town over to do something you'd normally do in your own town. And see if he says anything. Look for things connected to power, like a wired alarm clock or even a plug socket splitter. If he has replaced the plug socket itself, that's harder to notice. New smoke alarms. Teddy bear? Laptop camera open? My former stepdad did this to my mom. She found out it was a camera in a clock in the living room. She called the police to make sure they had it removed, and he got charged with cyberstalking, among other things, because he was a total nutjob. He's spying on you. It might not be a clock in the living room with a little camera in it, but it's somewhere, and he's watching you. This is not okay, and this needs to stop. This is a form of abuse. You need a plan to leave. Leave this man. I am serious. It will get worse. This is more than just a violation of privacy. Reset your phone to factory settings. Always trust your gut. He can easily track you on Find My iPhone. I stopped writing this comment to check to see how long it would take me to use Find My iPhone from my Android to test how long it would take, and it took a minute with passwords being saved. If he knows your passwords, it would be easy for him to track you. About the alone time thing though, it might be weird, it might just be a coincidence. I've received many weird texts from my BF when having my personal time, that was just home being himself. If it's out of the ordinary, then something might be up. I know it isn't hard evidence, but it seems like you've outlined the proof here. At least enough proof to ask him if he is spying on you? And when he asks why you would think that, you already have a list. I wouldn't say leave someone you suspect is spying on you. I would say leave someone who can't communicate properly when you've addressed something with them. Though, next time he's gone, unplug the router. If he goes directly to the router when he comes home, he probably has cameras.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Ericast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.